All right, everyone. It's Nick from Big Boys Belts. I've gotten a lot of questions in the Big Boys Belts group and X-Man Belts group as well about how to clean your belts, what's the best way to do it. I'm going to show you guys how I do it and how I recommend and how I recommend not to. So here's how I set things up right here. You have a soft bristle toothbrush. Some people use like makeup brushes and things, but this one's really a soft bristle. So, you know, not gonna do much damage, and I don't really push hard anyway. Just an old soft bristle toothbrush. I have two glasses here. This one is the just plain water. This is just a drop of Dawn or Palmolive dish, Dawn dish detergent. Normal stuff you do your dishes with. And then I also have some leather cleaner. What I like to do with this is use this leather conditioner. There's a cleaner one too, but sometimes I use a cleaner. But mostly my belts are pretty clean. Like this one, you can see. I use the conditioner kind of in between the spots here. We got to be very careful not to get on the plate. So mainly I just do the back because just to make sure the back's conditioned and good to go. And then very important, this is the only other thing, the only, I guess, chemical I recommend is ammonia-free, right there, ammonia-free Windex. Do not use, as you don't see this pictured, guys, you do not use any car polish, any new finish, any turtle wax spray. I will admit, I heard you could do that. I tried it on one of my belts back in the day. I've been collecting for 20-something years. It'll look good. It'll shine them up really nice, as The Rock says. Shine those belts up real nice, but it will do damage to the plates. It will definitely show some wear and eat away at the plates. So if you do this and you live in you keep them clean, you'll be good to go. This is a little extra thing I like to use. This is a if I can get it to work here, guys, air compressor. So what I like to do when I do my cleaning method, I like to use this blower, and it's cool. That's a little loud. It's cool air, so it'll blow the air out between to get some of the water off the plates. Of course, you buff it and you wash it, but I like to use this to get some more of the air away from the plates. So I'll show you guys how I do the cleaning. We'll start off here. Start off with a side plate. Dip your soft toothbrush into the soapy water. What I like to do is do everything with soapy water. Do the whole belt. Gently just rub it here. Do all the plates with the soapy water. Toothbrush, even your little property plate there. You do that. Live TV, folks. It's tough to do this and film. You could do your snaps too. But now the snaps are brass. So you can actually put Brasso on these. Just the snaps. Don't recommend it anywhere else, but you can do that. Not the tip. The snaps. My snaps look pretty good, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do the Brasso thing. So whatever. But here, did one of the side plates. Do another side plate. And I'll do the whole thing. I'll do it really quickly because this belt is not too dirty. I keep mine really, really clean. So you soap it up pretty good with the brush. Don't drench it in water. Just get enough on there so you can have a good scrub. This belt was in my basement, which is really clean, in a humidity controlled environment. So it's not, get my finger out of the way. It's not damp or super dry. It's controlled. So you got to take care of these things, guys. They're metal. You spend your good money on them. Whether it's a WWE shop or a bootleg, this is still the way to clean them. Again, don't use any harsh chemicals. Like this is Dawn dish soap or Palmolive, same. I don't know. I have it in a Palmolive bottle, but it might be the Dawn. And just wipe it down, brush it down gently. Dip it in here, as you can see. To get it to be shiny, nice and shiny, right? All right. Okay. All soaped up, all good to go. Put your brush in there, get the clean water. I like to wipe it off. Wipe the soap off, the soapy water off, but it's not off, right? You want to get that soapy water off. I'm just wiping it down right now, but what we're going to do is we're going to use the just the plain water, right, to get that really the soap off. This is more to just clean it between the the cracks and things. Just get that soapy water. Just kind of get it off really quickly. Now, this is the next step here. You got to get your fresh water, clean water, non-soapy water. And, you know, scrub away. Now, there's not really much, much foam here, right? Because we did a good job of wiping it away. But it gets the, some of the soap off the belts. You don't want like soap residue. And this, like I said, this is dish soap, so this is not going to screw anything up. But you just don't want soapy residue. And you can see they're coming. I mean, this is coming pretty. This belt is, I want to say 3 years old. Yeah, it's one of the first belts I got from X-Man when I was trying them out. So we're gonna do this. We'll get the main plate, guys. Probably doing this a little faster than I normally would because I'm filming. But whatever. I've gotten, belts from sellers that were in smoky environments that were dirty as shit, pardon my French. And it breaks my heart because people don't take care of their stuff. So I went through this heavy cleaning. I do this if I'm going to sell something too. My stuff is clean, but, I'd like to, when I sell something, I like to get it to somebody, really nice. This was in my basement, maybe a little dusty, but this is the good deep clean. I'm going to put this one in the case. I have a WCW case that I'm going to, that's my favorite era of pro wrestling. So put yours down in the comments if you guys want to share what your era. I love the late 90s. I love WCW Nitro. I love the Monday Night Wars. I loved, the era of WWE or WWF back then it was. But I love that rivalry stuff. So that was really cool for me. All right. So what we'll do now is we'll dry off, which means a different rag now. This is a different one, just because the other one I used for soap. But you could probably use the same one. But dry off your plates, right? You don't want to leave any water. You don't want to leave any moisture. You don't want these things to be, wet because that can damage it too, depending how you guys store things. Now, what I do, here's the step I like to share with everybody. This belt is not a stacked belt, so it's a little easier. There's not like water that gets in between things, and it's not, it's not like a lot of water kind of getting in cracks. It might get in between things, under here between the plates, but do a good job of that. That's why I like this thing. Now it's gonna be loud, right? This goes 3 levels, but this bad boy is like those canned air things you get, for computers. But it doesn't like have that freezing thing. It's just a machine that has air and it's cold air. So I'll show you what I'll do here. Let me get it cranked up. On level 3 here. See, it gets all the water out, right? It's like a blow dryer, but it's not hot air. You don't want hot air because sometimes the hot air, it gets too damn hot. Like a blow dryer, this is cool. This is totally, like I can put it on my face. It's totally cool. So I got it on the highest level now, and I'm just kind of blowing some of the excess water off. I don't really have a lot. Like you can see it here. Like I did a decent job of drying it. But with the stack belt, it can be an issue. All right. You get the picture there. And then last but not least, what's the other rag here? This one. What I like to do now is take some of the Windex, and you could do this between cleanings. I did the deep cleaning and I do this. But take some ammonia-free Windex, spray it on a microfiber. Make sure it's ammonia free, and you just wipe down the plates. Oh shit. Wipe down your plates a little bit. Let's see. Just to get it some little bit of a shine. Do not use car polish. Do not use harsh chemicals. Sure, it'll buff it up and it'll make it shine. It'll shine beautifully. You'll be like, what the hell's Nick talking about? He doesn't know what he's doing. But I've talked to a lot of people who know way more than me about this. Been collecting longer than me, and they say, well, you know, the car polishes will give you that shine initially. If you're going to keep these things for years, or if you're going to sell them, there's guys who've been selling them. It'll eat away at this gold plating. I've seen it. We had someone buy a belt from us, and he was polishing it real hard with some car polish here, and you could see where the polish marks were. So just use this, guys. Ammonia-free Windex. Doing this around Thanksgiving. So happy holidays to everybody. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your belts. It's a beauty now. Look at that. X-Man belts, BBB for life.